Did you know that entrepreneurs think differently? In this video, we're going to talk about how entrepreneurs think and make decisions. The first way that entrepreneurs think differently is we have a results focus instead of a task focus or what's in front of me right now, but we look down the road at the result that we're trying to accomplish, this goal that we have, and we let that steer us. We let that dictate what our tasks are. Now, entrepreneurs often create jobs, and entrepreneurs look at that as creating opportunity, where people who aren't of an entrepreneurial mindset look at that as kind of an entitlement situation, like, you've got a big business, and therefore if I work for you, I'm entitled to all these different things. See, entrepreneurs don't like entitlement. So somebody who creates a business, they have this vision of what they want to create, and the impact that they want to make, the difference that they want to make, or the problems that they want to solve, and they provide jobs because having people help them is going to help them accomplish their purpose. And these jobs that we as entrepreneurs create, that's an opportunity. It's like, hey, here's an exchange of value. I need this specific task done, and I'll hire you to do that task, and it's a win-win. You need the income, I need the work done. I'll speak for myself in this case. Whenever that opportunity changes to entitlement, it's just a sour tone, and it's an us versus them mindset. That's something that I dread, and that's why I hire independent contractors and I hire people overseas instead of hiring W-2 employees. I talked about solving problems as a goal of entrepreneurs, and I want to just clarify that a little bit more, because a lot of times we think that the goal of business or the goal of being an entrepreneur is to make money. And so if I can just create this widget or create this service and make money, the real entrepreneur isn't driven by money. The real entrepreneur is about service and contribution and purpose. And so we solve problems. And then money is a byproduct of that. Money is the tool that we use, and it's the measuring stick of how successful we are. Entrepreneurs also love efficiency and optimization. If there is an easier way or a better way of doing something, we love to figure that out. We hate wasted resources. We hate wasted time. Here's a big one. Entrepreneurs are not afraid of making mistakes. We don't look at mistakes as failure. We look at mistakes as unfortunate, but part of the process, and we learn. And we get up and we try something else. We don't make mistakes on purpose. We don't do something like, I don't know how this works, so I'm just going to make a mistake so I can learn from it. That's obviously silly, but we embrace the mistake as this learning opportunity, and we don't give up. We are so persistent. We have this stick-to-itness. I remember years ago, I had been struggling in business up and down a financial roller coaster, and I was at a down moment. I needed some money, and I went to my mom. I asked my mom if she could help out. I think I asked for $5,000. And she had seen me on this journey. She said to me, "Nate, why don't you just get a job?" She gave me the money, but she said that phrase to me, and it hurt. It really hurt, because I've been working so hard. But you know what? The entrepreneur in me wouldn't let me quit. I kept at it, kept trying new things that I thought might work this time, and eventually I started to figure things out, and eventually I started to pick up momentum to the point where I paid off all my debts, I built up my savings, and I built my revenue to over 7 figures. Now, entrepreneurship and these attributes that I'm talking about don't come all at once. You might have this voice inside, this inner drive, this kind of calling or this mission to do something. But like I said, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. But over time, the more mistakes we have, the more learning we have, we start to get business wisdom. And it's a wisdom to where we come across new scenarios and we get better and better at predicting the outcome. I've gotten to a place in my mind where I can see where a business is trying to go, the goal that they have, and I can see the different steps that they're taking, and I can see, that step should not be there. That's not leading to that goal. And you should take this step. It's just a business wisdom from all this trial and error that I've had. I've been able to use that to help a lot of businesses. Now, as an entrepreneur, when I see another entrepreneur that's brilliant, I love to follow and study and learn from that entrepreneur. One of my heroes in that sense is Elon Musk. Tesla, SpaceX. Well, he has a 5-step formula. It's not easy for me to remember, so I write it down and I review it, and I regularly think about the systems I've created in my business. So this is Elon's content. He shared it publicly. I'm going to share it with you, and I invite you to really study and think about it. So step 1, he says, make requirements less dumb. Okay, we'll talk about that. Step 2, delete that part or that process. Step 3, simplify and optimize that design. 4, accelerate cycle time. And then 5, automate. As entrepreneurs and as a business owner, we are so tempted to optimize and automate and speed things up, make things more efficient, accelerate that, simplify. But yet those are steps 3, 4, and 5. We're so tempted to do that first. And when I learned this from Elon Musk, I was able to go back and realize, you know what? Step number 1, make requirements less dumb. I have this goal that I want, and I think that I have to get there this certain way. And so I've got this requirement, and therefore I go down this path when realize I can question that requirement. Is this actually a requirement? Is this legit, or is there another way of doing it? Is there a simpler way? Can I just delete it? So step 1 is look at it. Is this really a requirement? Step 2, can it be deleted? Can we just skip this step altogether? Once we've done those things, then we can try and accelerate it and optimize it and make it more efficient. So I have done this with my YouTube strategy. I figured out the perfect strategy for a specific type of business owner. If you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner that wants to generate leads for your business, then this is the strategy for you. Compare that to if you're wanting to create an entertainment type YouTube channel or a daily vlog and your focus is ad revenue and sponsorships, then this strategy is not for you. But again, for business owners, you want to generate leads, you want to learn how to make $10,000 from just 100 views on YouTube, I want to give you this book. I put 2 years of work into this. It contains my entire strategy, many examples from the many dozens of channels that I produce, and I go step by step so that you can replicate that. As long as you cover the cost, no profit to me, I want to ship this book to you. So go to natesyoutubebook.com. You cover the cost to print and ship that to you. That's my gift to you.